Day 3, waking up on a cruise ship. We got to sleep in late and we headed up to the exclusive Richard's Rooftop to have some cocktails and hang out rockstar style. Hey, it's us sitting over here in Richard's Rooftop.
Very hot today.
In the exclusive area, we're doing rich people shit over here. Lounging on a couch, having drink service. And yeah, it is a little warm. We had some time before trivia, so we're just gonna
Relax.
hang here for a while.
Have a drink.
Have a drink. If only we can get our cameras to focus on the menus. We never could do it, I don't know why. But this gives you a basic idea of all the cocktails, beers, ciders, wines, everything they offer to drink. And there's also the food menu that you can get up there too. This was definitely a great area to be able to hang out in. Really enjoyed Richard's Rooftop. I don't know if we'll ever be able to go Rockstar again and get the privilege of spending time here. But if you don't like being around a lot of people and you just want peace and quiet and to be by yourselves, I mean, this is the area to go. This is, there's nobody there. I mean, there was maybe 5-10 people there every time we went. You had your pick of any seat you wanted, private service. It's windy up there, as you could see from the video. But glad we got to spend some time here, and we are off to do music trivia now. And this is the social club. This is where we're going for music trivia today, but they have all sorts of games and stuff here that they're restocking. It's all sorts of games. And there's Otto waiting for trivia. As you could see. Oh no, are we in the wrong room? Okay, now that we found the right room, we got ourselves settled and got ready for some music trivia. And because we were in the wrong room, we couldn't find any seats in the room that the trivia was in, so we went over to the loose cannon and sat in there.
Waiter always with the sweetest taboo. Hey! Yes. Question A. New wave queen who was always taking calls.
Blondie.
Blondie or...
Who doesn't love a murder mystery? And we are so glad we went because this show was actually fantastic. It was so good.
Thank you very much then.
We got the Stranger Things music on.
Makeup artist to the stars.
As we were in the show, our ship was docking in Bermuda, and we are getting off to go on our excursion. Sitting on our boat here waiting. This is our little Glassbottom boat. I guess there's a glass bottom on the
lower level, but
lower level,
he
and
said
we're
to
gonna
ride up top till we got there.
we're gonna go over a pirate's shipwreck or some kind of shipwreck, and there's our ship right there.
It was really
So,
right off the ship.
We literally got off the ship and had to just walk this dock right here around the corner, and we are on our excursion. It's kind of good to be on land. Yeah. Bye, ship.
We are the Reef Explorer. This boat is 75 feet long. There's only 58 of you on board. We deliberately cap it at a comfortable, manageable number. I have 100 square feet of glass bottom. You don't need to worry about rushing around. Right now I'm heading west. You can tell that because I'm heading straight towards the sun. And we all know the sun sets in the west. If I was to continue going west, it would take us about 2 days. We would end up in North Carolina. That's right. The closest point of land to Bermuda is the Carolinas, 700 miles. So the early settlers wrote a letter back to England, and they said, hey, life is tough here. Can we become pirates? And England says, listen to this, absolutely not. They said, we forbid you to become pirates, but you can become privateers. Who says that? Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. What's the difference between a pirate and a privateer? There ain't none. I could fire shipwreck on the coral, and just so you know how lucrative they were, Bermuda has over 200 known shipwrecks. 200. Yeah, it was a direct hit, no doubt about it, and it took 6 hours. That perfect view without any obstruction. Any ship coming from the Americas, bird's eye. Any ship coming from the Caribbean, no doubt about it. Perfect view. Notice nothing's built there. That's because it's reputed to be haunted. Whether you believe
We're in the Bermuda Triangle right now.
Houses and pirate tales with you later. There's 100 homes in Minervia. Left, just behind Pirates Point. There's a little harbor called
There's 4 feet in there, that's all that is. So there's no living coral reef. Does anybody here at home have an animal, a cat, a dog, a guinea pig, an alpaca? Yeah. What happens if you don't take care of your alpacas? What happens to them? It's dead. From here on in, ladies and gentlemen, from here on in, these purple sea fans, the brain corals, all these corals I talk about are considered animals. And like all animals, they eat, they sleep, they live, and they die. Considered animals, and like all animals, they have a shelf life, and if you don't take care of them, they will die. That I will show you proof of all of this. You will catch on easily here. We name a lot of the corals after what they look like. We drink a lot of rum here, so we keep it simple. Hard corals are defined by corals that don't move, i.e. the brain coral down here, the brain coral below me. The yellowy mustardy domes that have designs in it, look a bit like the human brain. That's called brain coral. Brain coral is solid, it's not moving. It's obviously natural bottom here, Mother Nature. They coral reefs like trees in a forest. There's no rhyme or reason they grow, however, wherever they can. I said that to say this. We're about to take care of a sunken British gunship that's been down for 129 years. So now here comes a rounded stern. Look, canoe sterns popped in the 1800s. There's one propeller port right there. There's one propeller port there, and there's the other coming through the ground. You are now looking at a sunken ship, guys, HMS Vixen. We're at 90 degrees, we're perpendicular to it. There's one propeller port there, there's the other there. Here comes an open deck hatch right here. Once you see the straight line, right angle. There's the sunken, there's a lovely gray snapper there, a mangrove snapper. Look at that. Actually, you see the black line in her eyes? She develops a black line when she's getting ready to feed. She is a predatory fish. She will develop that black line. See, she has it, she doesn't. She develops that black line over her eyes when she's getting ready to feed. We call it putting on a mascara for dinner. These are all gray snappers. Look, perfectly triangular tail. You folks might know of a yellow tail or a red snapper. Well, there's a gray snapper, okay? And inshore, mangroves, the parrotfish right down there disappearing. green parrotfish right down there. Green parrotfish down there, right down there, green parrotfish. There's an open doorway right here, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. HMS Vixen, ladies and gentlemen, female fox, V-I-X-E-N, HMS Vixen, Her Majesty's ship. This is an ironclad. This ship's made of iron. It's been here since 1896. It's going to be here for another century. The Americans had a couple of similar ships, the Monitor, the Merrimack, I believe they were. The whole world was transitioning between wooden ships and steam ships, mostly an experimental ship. Look at it. Look at all the fries, all the coaches down there. Look at it. You folks see it right now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. There's a captain's wheelhouse where the captain drove from, right there, captain's wheelhouse. There is a big open hatch in the deeper water. You can barely make that out. So the Vixen measured 160 foot in length. She measured 30 foot wide, and she was sunk in 40 foot of water, ladies and gentlemen. I said sunk because you will find out when you stand up this boat, it's perpendicularly placed perfectly in this deep water channel. The British bought it out here. They loaded it with rocks and dynamite, and they sank it to block enemy ships. As you see, there's a natural deep water channel that comes in and flows all the way up to dockyard. Where your ship was the hub of their activity. You're going to hear that time and time again. They wanted to block this channel by land or by sea. They bought this boat out here and they scuppered it. They loaded it with rocks and dynamite. If you look out my window there, you will see the front of the boat sits right on the rock there. Yeah? Well, you'll see part of it anyhow because we're on a high protected area. There's no fishing with 300 feet. Look around the bollard. See that? That's why they tied the anchor line to up front there. So we're right on the bow of the Vixen right there. I'm going to tell you right now, this.
They live within the West Coast. These are snappers, porgies, chubs, and jacks. And you might look out the window, go over the side. There's a lot of fish here. A lot of fish here. And we feed them every day.
Want to check the sunset? Watch your heads. Apparently it's setting now, guys. We'll start pouring some rum sizzle as well, guys.
Me.
Ship and dinner appointments, etc. I hope we...
So we just got off the Glassbottom boat pirate tour. Back on land here in Bermuda. You guys all look around. The ship is all lit up, gorgeous. All the other little ship bars over here. Seems like most of the Little Town Plaza would probably be shut down. It's pretty dark over here.
After our excursion, we went back on board. We got something to eat out of the gallery, some salad, roasted pork, potatoes, bread. It was very good. And then we headed back to the cabin where I went out on the balcony and sat in the hammock and just swung back and forth listening to nothing but the ocean. So relaxing. Like there's nothing better than just going out there and getting the peace and quiet under the moon on a hammock. Virgin Voyages is the only one that has hammocks on their balconies, and man, what a difference. It was so cool. Don't mind my shoes, those are actually my slippers. But yes, this was probably the best part of Virgin Voyages, honestly. Okay, so this is how room service comes. It comes in this like little bag with a pouch here with a handle, and then you unsnap the handle, you unzip the bag, and in it is all of your stuff. There's the little trays and each little dishes. There's our red velvet cookies. There we got more red velvet cookies. And there we got our cake pop. I think that's another cake pop. Cake pop! And then in this one, oh, we got all the gummy bears today. We ordered 4 because they come in these little tiny containers, and they were like, sick of you guys, take this whole thing. This is our late night snackaroos. So this was the end of day 3. We got to get up, go to an exclusive rooftop bar and drink cocktails, then do some music trivia. Then we went to go see an 80s murder mystery, ate some food. We got off the ship and got to go on another boat and go sail around the middle of the Bermuda Triangle and see the sunset. What an amazing day. We're exhausted, so stay tuned to be continued. We still got day 4 and day 5. Thanks for watching.